I'm Maz, and today we are with Aura Leisure and Libraries, and we're going to be doing some autumn sort of Halloween craft today. So I've chosen to make some pumpkins. Very, very simple, very easy, with things that you can find around the home as well. So what I've got here is obviously a paper plate. So we're going to start off by colouring it in orange. But did you know pumpkins can come in other colours as well? They can be yellow, green, red or white. So if you haven't got orange, don't worry about it. Any other colour would do. So I'm using a wax crayon here. But again, if you haven't got a wax crayon, any crayon, or even if you fancy getting a bit messy, then you could use paint. Here we go. Doesn't have to be too neat. You can take your time if you want to, but just for this, I'm doing it quite quickly, just colouring it in. There we go. So the next thing to do is to make the stalk and the leaves as well. So I've got a little bit of brown paper and just cut it into some sort of, I suppose it's a triangle without the top. And then we get some glue. Try not to get the glue everywhere, like I always do. And we'll stick this onto the back of the plate. Next, we're going to cut 2 strips of green, like that. And this is a fun bit, so you can either get a pen or a crayon and wrap it round that, or you can wrap it round your finger, so it makes it nice and twisty. Just hold it for a second. And another little interesting thing about pumpkins is that you can eat all of the bits for pumpkin. So you can eat the root and the stem and the leaves and the fruit and the seeds. And people like to make pumpkin pies or soups with their pumpkins. And you can roast them, you can bake them, you can boil them, or you can steam them. And we're just going to roll this one up as well. It looks a little bit like that. So we got a dangly bit on the top. Stick that bit on as well. There we go. Super job. So you can either leave it like that just to be an autumn pumpkin, or we can cut out some little black triangles prepared earlier and stick those on for the eyes. Cut out some sort of shape for a mouth. Doesn't have to be too exact. Whatever shape you fancy. You'll see from this one, that was my 4-year-old daughter's. We'll be doing that one in just a moment. She just cut some random shape, but it works. A little sort of tooth bit. There we go. Try not to get glue everywhere. And stick this on. Now I know that in some communities they're sticking their pumpkins on the window and encouraging the children to go on pumpkin finding walks. So I'm going to stick my pumpkin up in the window, and then hopefully children can walk past and they'll see our pumpkins in the window. So that's the first one. Now the second one is more like a collage. So again, I've got a paper plate. If you haven't got a paper plate, you could just draw a big circle on, say, a cereal packet or something like that instead. And then I've got, don't tell anyone, I ate a whole chocolate orange. And I've got the chocolate orange wrapper here. So I'm going to start by sticking that onto the plate. Be as random as you like. Overlap the pieces. That's just a bit of orange paper that we've got there. And just stick them on any old how you want to. We'll cut up a bit more. We've got different colour as well, different colours, different textures. Seem to work quite nicely on it. So pumpkins, they are a sphere shape. So ours are obviously flat, but really they're shaped like a sphere. And they have on average 500 seeds inside them. Oh, they have flowers on them as well, and those can be eaten too. So I'll just do a few bits on here because you'll get the general idea as to what we're up to. And again, you can either leave it just as a pumpkin or cut out the shapes and make the eyes and the mouth as well. You could even do a nose if you wanted. And pumpkins, they're not a fruit. They're actually, no, they are a fruit. I got that wrong. Don't get confused. They are a fruit. They're not a vegetable. A lot of people think they're a vegetable, but actually they are a fruit. There we go. Oh, missed a bit. Let's stick some glue on that. My fingers are very sticky now. Sticky fingers. Never mind. There we are. So obviously you can take a bit more time and cover all of it. I'm just going to give you the general idea today as to how to do your pumpkins. Green here somewhere for the little stalk at the top. I think I'll cut out a leaf shape this time instead, just to be a bit different. You can do however you like, just as long as you're having lots of fun. And there we go, another lovely pumpkin. Well, I hope you've all enjoyed that craft, and I hope you'll all join in and have your own pumpkins that you can pop in your windows for everyone to see. Have a lovely time. See you again. Bye.